Hi, welcome to another classic Chaos Cave. So I'm putting up this video on the Friday night because tomorrow my wife and I are off. I'm going for 3 days or 3 nights. My wife's away for a week to a kind of health spa farm. My back has been giving me terrible pain, and she goes twice a year anyway, and I'm never that keen to do the dieting thing and all that, but I'm going for quite a few treatments and stuff, massages and aloe vera and all that kind of stuff. So I'm putting this up on Friday night, and when I get back on Tuesday, I'll give you an update on where Amir is. He's got quite a bit of work to get on with while I'm away for 3 days. So I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so this is a second side going on. Where those white lines are is the holes that we need here. And there's one actually there, but it's split unfortunately. So I'm going to put 3mm holes all the way around that now, and then when we take the rear quarter off, we'll drill them out and check that they line up. And Amir's doing the same thing on this side. He's already taken this one off. There's some work to do to it. And now we're checking the holes. I think some of them are out, aren't they? Quite a bit.
Yeah.
So wings off now, and we'll work on them one at a time. So all the holes are drilled, pilot holes anyway, and Amir's using this Dremel now to just make these holes right, and then we'll work out what we need to make it perfect. But what we can do when we go to put them on after they're painted, we'll put the rings, the brass rings on first, and then offer the whole thing up. So right, so Amir's had both of these off, as you saw in the earlier one. We've got this fitted. Obviously the chrome's going to be taken off this, and then we've got some changes to make in those arch there, and then we'll put the rubber back in before we transport it for paint. So basically just trying to get them all back lined up again, and obviously when we transport it, we'll transport it with everything on, the doors, the boot, the bonnet, because there's not enough room in the van to move everything, because there's so much of this kind of stuff that's got to go with it. So there's the dash. Normally this is leather, but there was a wood option, and you can see all the wire on it. So this is the original dash here. We're probably going to have to change that fascia for a kph, even though it's been checked over inside internally and everything's okay, apart from the water temperature and oil pressure gauge, which was a double gauge on this end. I'll have to get a new one for that. We can clean these faces up, and I might see if I can get a kph, as it's going to stay in Europe anyway. And I'll show you how the new dash is going to look. So that's it there. I don't know if that'll show better. So you've got cubby box here. This is the chrome I had redone. And then the same on this side. This is obviously for the steering wheel, for the shaft of the steering wheel, and then there's a little cubby box on the other side. I'm getting those new with the internal fittings, or the internal of the car. So, and this is the glove box you see, or a glove box. This is a piece that goes inside it. That's how it's going to look. I mean, the walnut I think looks great on it. So you can imagine that on there like that, with a new chrome handle. So yeah, that's how it's going to look. And then basically at the end here, I had this re-chromed, and you can see where they've put a slot in it quite cleverly, so you can put it in and then slide it up to make sure it butts up with this piece here, and all this is in line. And the way it works is, if I take this off, you can see it's a system like this, and these are the ones that I cleaned, and I showed how I cleaned them in vinegar, and basically they just sit inside. I'll show you you can see there's a slit inside them, and then you just basically, they've obviously put them, and then you can tighten up on them without them turning on you. So that's all it is a slide. Another one there. You just pop it in like that, and then it all butts up together. But the chrome looks great on it, and I think really it's going to enhance that dash completely having that on. See, after Amir's had this wing off here, you can see that this chrome piece there is, hang on if that's better, you can see that it's sticking out and it's not quite in line. So we need to do a little bit of alteration on that. But because the chrome's coming off, we can heat it. It's brass, as long as we put heat into it slowly, we can rebend it and then cut off the excess. You can see that side's good, just needs to be finished up. And pretty much the ring is, it's pretty much in line, isn't it? So
it's good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, still, because this one I must bring.
Yeah, I must bring it across, yeah. And then on the other side, we're happy with this one. They're completely, apart from, we just got to do this bit, haven't we, where the filler is?
Yeah, this.
It's got to be cleaned up anyway, that end.
And this side.
And take, so I'm going to take this little piece off here, and the rest has been done. There was a bit on this side you've already taken off, yeah? But you can see the ring fits pretty nice into that profile. It's just that bit down the bottom there that we need to get the profile right on. So they'll be coming on and off quite a lot this weekend. But we're definitely getting there. So as soon as we're finished with these, I can take these off, take them back to the chromers and get them de-chromed. And sorry, I don't know if you can show this bit here. Okay. You can see there's like a little tiny bit there. I don't know if it's going to show up on the camera. And that's where, when I originally tried to re-thread it with it, we'll re-tap it, it was pointed, so he can take that off. They're going to have to be rough anyway for paint, so the paint won't they'll need to be roughened up, or the paint won't adhere to it. So they're coming on.